There are times in life when we struggle to let go of someone, questioning whether it's the right decision or if it's part of a larger plan. The question of whether God or a higher power wants us to hold on to a particular relationship is often a complex one. While no one can definitively know the will of God, there are signs and signals that can guide you in your decision-making process. Here we explore the spiritual and emotional indicators that suggest you may be meant to continue fighting for your relationship rather than letting go. Sign 1: lack of inner peace. One of the clearest signs that you're not meant to let go is the absence of peace in your heart. Peace is often seen as a marker of being aligned with God's will. If you've decided to walk away from the relationship but feel unsettled, it could be a sign that you're going against what is meant to be. The discomfort may be telling you that there's still something important left in this relationship, be it unfinished business, unexpressed emotions, or unresolved feelings. God often communicates through our emotions, and a lack of peace may be an indication that you need to give the relationship another chance. However, this feeling of unrest isn't always conclusive. Sometimes it's simply fear of change or the unknown that makes you feel anxious. The key is to differentiate between genuine spiritual discomfort and temporary emotional upheaval. If you're still in love and can't seem to find peace in the decision to let go, it may be time to reconsider. Sign to the other person acknowledges their mistakes. Forgiveness is a major tenet in many spiritual teachings. Just as God forgives us for our mistakes, we are encouraged to extend the same grace to others, especially those we love. If the person you're considering walking away from shows genuine remorse for their wrongdoings and sincerely apologizes, it's a significant indicator that you shouldn't give up on them just yet. People make mistakes, but the willingness to admit them is a sign of growth and maturity. Think of how often we seek forgiveness from God or a higher power. No matter how many times we fall short, we're often met with open arms and a chance to redeem ourselves. If someone in your life is showing this kind of accountability and asking for another opportunity, it might be wise to extend that grace to them. Sign 3: visible effort and change. Another key sign that you're not meant to let go is when you see the other person actively working to change their behavior. Relationships aren't perfect. They require compromise, understanding, and effort. If your partner is trying to improve, whether it's through better communication, more empathy, or correcting past mistakes, it's a strong signal that the relationship is still worth saving. Change doesn't happen overnight, and neither does healing. If both you and the other person are making efforts to grow, then the relationship has a real chance of evolving into something stronger. Growth in a relationship is often a sign that God or the universe is still working on you both, shaping you for a future together. Sign 4: there's still love. Love is one of the most powerful forces in the world, often described as eternal and enduring. If despite all the challenges and obstacles, you and the other person still love each other deeply, it's a major sign that the relationship is not over. Love is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. And if that foundation is still strong, there's a lot of potential for the relationship to be rebuilt and renewed. All relationships go through difficult periods, and love isn't always enough to overcome every issue. But when love remains at the core, it suggests that the relationship is still worth fighting for. Remember, every relationship has its trials, and often, overcoming these obstacles makes the bond stronger. Sign 5: Divine Signs and Guidance. Sometimes God or the universe provides more tangible signs to let you know you're on the right path. These signs can be subtle, like a feeling of clarity after prayer, or more obvious, like coincidental events that push you and the other person back together. Many people believe that if a relationship is truly meant to be, the universe will conspire to make it happen. Trust your intuition and seek guidance through prayer, meditation often. When we silence our minds and listen to our hearts, the answers become clearer. Spiritual guidance can come in many forms. A sense of peace, a dream, or even advice from a trusted spiritual advisor. Sign 6: The relationship is improving. Even if things aren't perfect, small improvements in your relationship may indicate that you're on the right track. Patience is key here. If the communication has gotten better, conflicts are being resolved more easily. Are you? Find yourselves being more supportive of each other. These are all signs that the relationship is evolving in a positive direction. Improvement takes time, and no relationship is without its struggles. But when you see positive changes, it's often a sign that you should continue investing in the relationship. Both partners growing and learning together is an indication that the relationship has a future. In the end, whether to stay or let go of a relationship is a deeply personal decision. The key is to remain open to signs and guidance, whether they come from God, your intuition, or the people around you. While it may be tempting to walk away when things get tough sometimes, the hardest battles lead to the greatest victories. Ask for wisdom, seek guidance through prayer, reflection, and trust that whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. Relationships are a journey of growth and learning, and sometimes the very struggles we face are shaping us for a deeper connection in the future.